What's going on, guys? Satchy is here and welcome back to episode 31 of the Road to Division 1 series. So it is time to bring in the first inform of this series, guys. And here we go. We're going to get rid of Sterling, who has played 54 games, 11 goals, 7 assists. We're getting rid of Sterling, who was in the left midfielder spot. And we are going to replace him with the inform Sterling. Yeah, I decided to go with the inform Sterling because I know I really like Sterling in the team, but he does miss a lot of chances for me. So I thought I would just get his inform version. I think that's his first inform. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's his first inform. We put Deadeye on him to increase his shooting even more. So hopefully he will take those chances this time. Well, from now on, hopefully. So we did come up against another BPL team with one inform as well, which was kind of weird. And he had pretty much the standard centre-back partnership of Company and Louise, which was going to be near impossible to actually beat. But we nearly scored in the second minute. That was a ridiculous start for us. And I was actually feeling confident after we hit the post. But then, you know, this is going to be a theme of the episode. A bit of a fucker in the defence. And in the end, he did take the lead in the 6th minute. Really, really annoying. Should have got that really clear, but we didn't. And I know we kept having shots, but we just couldn't get past Czech, who is, in my opinion, the best goalkeeper in the Ultimate Team, maybe the second best after Neuer. But at half-time, it was actually a very even game. I'll just show that for like 1 second, but yeah, it was pretty much even Stevens. But we could not get past Czech. Even that chip couldn't go in. But to be fair, he was having chances himself, and he couldn't get past Czech either, so that was just showing how good Czech really is in this game. And I knew Division 3 is going to be a very, very sweaty division to be in. Same as Division 2. They're both very, very sweaty. So I guess I'm going to have to be sweaty myself. But then he did make it 2-0 from the corner right there. And headers OP as per usual. But it is Yaya Toure, so you can't really complain. So the game was pretty much over. But we did get through with Sturridge towards the end in the 90th minute. And we did get a consolation. It's just a shame we couldn't finish like that before, really. But we did lose 2-1. A disappointing start to the division, and obviously our unbeaten run has ended. But you look at the stats, it was very, very close, but I think he just about edged it, in my opinion. So, second game we came up against this team. What the actual fuck? Toure again. 3 informs. And Neymar. What the actual fuck? And obviously Czech, Louise and Company at the back. So yeah, he took the lead from a cross, as per usual. Another header in this episode. There's going to be quite a few of them in this episode, to be fair. And, you know, I don't know how the fuck Walker produced a cross like that to get it to Neymar, pretty much. So you'll see a replay in a sec. And from now on, there's going to be 4 games in these episodes, because it's going to be really hard to get into into Division 2, into Division 1. So that's why I've increased it. It might take a while. We'll have to see. But yeah, he made it 2-0. With Neymar just trying to piss me off a bit more by chipping it. I don't know why. It really didn't piss me off. It was going to be a goal anyway. So 2-0, and yep, Czech again was producing the saves for him. Really, really annoying. Half time, we were actually just about better than him according to the stats, but I knew that with 3 informs, Toure, and obviously the back 3 of Company, Louise and Czech, it was just going to be near impossible to win this. And then he made the 3-0. To be fair, that was a pretty nice goal. He worked that one really well to get through to Ramirez. And he won the game 3-0. I'm not going to complain too much. I thought overall he did just about deserve it. I thought 3-0 was a little bit harsh on me, but what can you do? So, after 2 games, I took a little break and decided to change the team, see what I can do, and then a few hours later I just went into another game, see if we can actually bag our first win and play better. We came up against this, Suarez at cam, Aguero, Eto'o, the same 3 players at the back, and wow, we couldn't even score that. That was, well, to be fair, Oscar did pretty well to get that slide challenge in, and unfortunately we just couldn't score. Remy there really should have been doing better, but I was struggling so hard to get the ball past Czech, and when you got Company and Louise 3 games in a row, like what the fuck are you supposed to do? But Oscar comes up with the goods. Look at that for a fucking goal. Brilliant dribbling, and then the finish was just as good. It was just amazing. And Oscar is just that guy really. At cam, he's probably one of the best cams I've used in Ultimate Team. He's just so good. Look at that for a finish. Can't believe Czech couldn't get to it because it was such a good shot. So At half-time, he had no shots, guys. Can you predict what's going to happen in the second half? I think you've got a good idea. Look at that. Look at that. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. What an unbelievable piece of AIDS right there. And yeah, his first shot and he scores. It's just typical FIFA, to be honest. He had no shots at all in the first half. We totally dominated him. And then a bit of AIDS and he scores. And guess what's going to happen again? Oh, there we go. 2-1. And that was his second shot of the whole match, which was a piece of shit, really. For being 1-0 up, totally dominating. And then 2-1, I was just like, I can't be arsed with this game. It's just complete AIDS. I should have got the ball out of there. I don't know. Like, what the fuck is Company doing? Or not Company, Cabal, actually. My bad, Cabal, because we obviously changed the defence. But Oscar couldn't get his second goal. Czech denying him. And then Oscar again. But Czech again and again and again keeps on saving it. And oh, Walcott, what are you doing with the chip? Oh my god. Sounded like I've just farted there with my mouth. What the fuck? And then Czech again. But in the 90th minute, 1 minute left of added time. Oh, Demba Ba. Oh, Demba Ba. And he saves the day and gets us our first point of the division. We had to cross it. I couldn't give a shit, to be honest, because we've had enough headed goals or AIDS goals against us so far in this division. So I just thought I'll just fucking whip that one in and score it. And look at the stats. I can't be arsed. I'd never actually tweet this photo out of a screenshot of this. Like, what the actual fuck? Like, why does it keep happening to me? I dominate games, but I can't win the game. He only had 3 shots on target, but 2 of them went in. Like, oh my god. But yeah, going into the last game of this episode, we stayed with the same team. We came up against a Serie A team. Finally, we're not facing a bloody BPL team with Company, Louise and Czech. So, straight away, pretty much in the 9th minute, we did take the lead with a sweaty goal. This is how it's going to be, guys. I'm not really going to apologise. Everyone else is going to be sweaty as hell with crosses, kick-off glitches, everything like that. And soon after, Oscar got through. But I should have probably kept running a bit more to make sure it went in. But we didn't get it in. But it did not matter because Barr just overpowered his defence pretty much. And just bulleted it into the net with his forehead right there. So 2-0 up. And we were looking pretty comfortable. He didn't seem like an amazing player. We were pretty much all over him. And I was actually quite confident that we could actually get our first win. Because we really needed a win after so many games of not winning. And there we go, 3-0. And that was just before half-time. That was his best chance of the half. Just a header that Czech comfortably saved. He did have a few shots on target. But we were dominating him. And we really deserved to be 3-0 up in my opinion. And in the second half, it was just the same, really. We were just getting shots after shots, but his goalkeeper, I think Marchetti it is, was actually making a few saves. And then, oh my god, that is the funniest thing. Well, one of the funniest things I've seen on FIFA. Look at this. He pretty much just pushed it into the net. I just wanted to get a close-up replay of that. That was absolutely hilarious. But once it got the 4-0, look at this. Look at this, guys. Oh my. Yeah, but once it got the 4-0, he pretty much dominated me. I kind of like turned off and then he started playing really well. But I can't believe he didn't score this. Look at this. Balotelli, what the fuck. But once that went over, I just thought, this guy isn't going to score. Whatever he does, he just isn't going to score. And Chet just kept saving his shots. But it ended 4-0. Like I said, he didn't score. And Chet did get man of the match. He got 9.9. That's what I mean. He had a lot of shots in the last 20 or so minutes. But he could not get past Czech. And yeah, that is it for the episodes. 1 win, 1 draw, 2 losses. Not ideal start to the Division 3. But I hope you enjoyed watching, guys. Please leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. See ya.